This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Results from the state baseball playoffs and a segment on bicycle safety on the roads next. Hi everyone, I'm Ken Carr with your local information. We're going to start with some big news on the SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. The Hazleton Area High School baseball team advanced to the 6A state semifinals with a 12-0 win over Emmaus. Nick Biazzi pitched a gem and got the win and drove in 3 runs, plus Bryce Molinaro and Brett Antolik had home runs. The Cougars will face Bethlehem Liberty on Monday. MMI Prep lost to Halifax in the state single A quarterfinals. Stay tuned for a feature on this year's Preppers in Sports. Ron Marchetti joins us now for some short shots, and he'll be followed by Kent Jackson's Outdoor Exploring.
Hi everybody, and welcome to Short Shots with a touch of trivia. Jabbar, alias Lou Alcindor, only won 1 NBA title with the Bucks, but he was a 3-time league MVP in 5 years in Milwaukee. As a Laker, Kareem will play on 5 more NBA championship teams while earning 3 more MVP awards. Locally, the Hazleton Area Lady Cougar Softball Club had won 8 consecutive sub-regional crowns, but the final day of May turned out to be the final game of the season for the Hazleton girls. Williamsport ended 9 years of frustration since 2012 after defeating Hazleton 8-2 in Edwardsville. The Lady Cougars completed their shortest season in 10 years at 13-8. The following day in Bloomsburg was another gorgeous day for baseball, with the results being much different. After allowing the Billies 2 runs in the top of the first inning, the Cougars roared to another 10-run win over Williamsport to clinch their 3rd straight sub-regional crown, along with their 20th consecutive win. Kansas champions won 15 of their 21 games this season by 10 runs. They have 5 NCAA Division I committed prospects. Mother of God, the Cougars' only 2 losses in their last 2 seasons, North Penn, is out. However, this taping is before the state playoffs continue for the Cougars and the Preppers of MMI, who defeated Forest City 8-2 for their 2nd straight D2 Class A championship. What else? Paul Goldschmidt of the Cardinals. Who? Goldschmidt of the Cardinals had a 25-game hit streak that ended last Saturday. Joe Girardi, manager of the Phillies, was fired, and the Warriors-Celtics first game of the finals broke another playoff record. Both teams combined made 37 three-pointers, which means they had to take at least 70 shots. In closing, kudos to Carmela Dale on her hole-in-one at White Birch. Happy birthday to my granddaughter, Julia Mahalik, and my good friend, Jeannie Havrilla. And how many of you seniors out there remember who said this once a week at the end of his TV show years ago? Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Stay loose, everybody.
Today's news feature is brought to you by The Cheese Store and more. Go to their Facebook page to see their specials and check out their catering menu.
I don't want to end up like that deer, I thought, while bicycling past a roadkill on Route 93 in West Hazleton. It's something I think a lot about while cycling in traffic. There's reason for trepidation. Last year, 985 bicyclists died, up from 938 the year before, and in all, 42,915 people died on highways, an increase from 38,824 the year before, the highest increase by percentage since 1975. Maybe we forgot how to drive during the pandemic. Kelsey Ralph, who commutes to Rutgers University where she studies transportation safety, cautions against looking solely at individuals' actions. She calls for improving systems to save lives through things such as reducing speed limits and enforcing those limits with cameras.
Historically, we have prioritized speed. Every time we build a roadway, we say, well, we care about safety, but we care about speed and vehicle flow first and foremost. And so, in a way, the number of deaths on a roadway is a reflection of these choices that we've made. the really good news is we can make other choices. And cities that have seen dramatic improvements in their safety record. Countries that have made a dramatic improvement in their safety record. So there's sort of a good news story here. It can be done.
The deer was killed in a 35 mile per hour zone, but it's a section of highway where people tend to drive faster. Ralph says that person hit by a car has a 50-50 chance of surviving a crash at 40 miles an hour. Survivability drops rapidly after that. Riding a bike has made me a slower driver. Going 35 miles an hour uphill in a car seems very fast compared to when I'm pedaling. And I tend to show more respect to other bicyclists or motorcycles when I'm behind the wheel. Ralph suggests redesigning the most dangerous roads.
That there's a lot of concentration of risk, right? This is not every road that's super dangerous. It's primarily these roads called arterial roadways, right? Where we're trying to mix high speeds, high flows, and lots of driveways. Entrances to big box stores. In most cities, if you map out the crashes, the vast majority of them occur on just a tiny, tiny fraction of our streets. I know the number for Denver offhand, 50% of their crashes happen on 5% of their streets. And that's really, really good news. It's just 27 streets. We can fix 27 streets.
Ralph also sees value in curb bulbs like those found along Broad Street in Hazleton and West Hazleton. The swollen curbs shorten the walk across intersections and give drivers a cue to slow down. There are curb bumps too on South Poplar Street at Samuels Avenue, but further north on Poplar at East Oak Street is another structure that makes me slow down. A shrine house honors 15-year-old Hector Padilla. A truck hit and killed him last year while he was bicycling. Later, his family asked drivers to be careful around bicyclists.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service. On Saturday, we have a 50% chance of showers. It will be mostly cloudy with a high near 69 degrees. New precipitation amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch possible. On Saturday night, a 30% chance of showers, mainly before 2 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 56 degrees. On Sunday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a high near 74 degrees. We have a 60% chance of precipitation. On Sunday night, showers likely and a possible thunderstorm, mostly cloudy with a low around 58 degrees. We have a 60% chance of precipitation. On Monday, mostly sunny with a high near 79 degrees. Monday night, partly cloudy with a low around 57 degrees. Tuesday, mostly sunny with a high near 78 degrees. Tuesday night, a 30% chance of showers after 2 a.m., partly cloudy with a low around 59 degrees. Before we go to break, I want to let you know that SSPTV will be recording commencement ceremonies for the Hazleton Area High School on Friday. You can watch this year's graduation starting on Saturday here on SSPTV with rebroadcasts on Sunday. Check your local listings for more times. We'll be right back.
Patchtown Days will be held at Eckley Miners Village on Saturday, June 18th and on Sunday, June 19th at 10 a.m. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recent departed. William Bill V. Weber Jr., age 77 of Sugarloaf Township. Friends make on Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m. at the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. And Lawrence John Zapotke, age 21 of Sugarloaf Township. Mass will be held on Monday at 10 a.m. at St. John Bosco Roman Catholic Church. Friends make on Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m. at the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home.
Tonight's obituaries are being brought to you in part by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory, with 2 locations in Rockland and in Drums, 570-384-3312 or 570-788-0977, and go to harmonfuneral.com.